Welcome to a Little Tea Time.
Y'all ready?
Welcome to a Little Tea Time.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to a Little Tea Time.
Who listen?
Welcome to a Little Tea Time.
All right.
Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a Little Tea Time. Welcome to a Little Tea Time.
Well, good evening, good evening, good evening. It is me, Jarek, aka JRSD, with a Lil Tea Time. Y'all thought I forgot about y'all tonight. No, didn't forget. We just push things back for my guests. It has been a very busy Saturday. I hope everyone has been enjoying their Saturday. I hope everyone has been having a great day overall. I literally have had a great time networking. Shout out to everyone at the Pure Fashion pop-up and cook, the pop-up cookout shop out at 6850 Jewella Avenue. Had a great time networking with you guys today. Great cupcake. Definitely gonna say great cupcake. And I had a great time just networking with y'all. So still Mental Health Awareness Month. Call and check on that strong friend. Make sure they're okay. And you make sure that your mental health is okay. All right. Love you guys. All right. Today's word of the day. Are y'all ready for today's word of the day? Today's word of the day is indue. Indue. Indue is a verb from the Middle English 15th century, and it means to endow or provide with quality or ability. So, in due time, we're going to be in the studio filming a Lil Tea Time. In due time. See how I worked that into today's word of the day? Y'all see how I just did that? So, incorporate the word of the day into your English language speaking vocabulary, as I have with indue. All right. Song of the week, still going strong with Lady Gaga's Hold My Hand. I have been celebrating this song all week because this song I felt was written especially for me. And I am just such a fan of what she's doing. The music video is climbing in numbers, as well as the actual lyrical video climbing in numbers. So Gaga, continue to put it down with this music, sister. I adore you, and I am such a fan of what you're doing. So keep it going. Okay, you guys, get over to SaucySonyaSpices.com and use my coupon code ALilTeaTime, one word, to receive 5% off of your purchases, and check out Chef Saucy's Fire Ass Cookbook, available right now on SaucySonyaSpices.com. If y'all been following my Facebook, I have been promoting their brands and some of their products that they have been posting to my page around social media. So y'all stay tuned for up and coming products and for more that they have in store with you guys. All right. The Brazen Spirit exhibit is still going strong right now at 708 Texas Street at Art Space at downtown Shreveport. If you have not gotten out to the exhibit yet, you yet still have time. Less than 30 days to go out and experience the art from Miss Sherry Tambero, Julie Glass, and Parker Turner over at Art Space. Y'all get out there. May the 28th is the final day. So y'all got time to go and check out that exhibit. Shout out to Adriana with Lucky For You. Now moving up the charts with this music video right now. Climbing, climbing, climbing. I know that she has a new single that is out 24/7. I believe came out last night. I have not yet listened to the music yet, but I'm definitely going to get into it, and I will keep y'all posted on things here on the Lil Tea Time. And Adriana, you keep producing and dropping this music, sis. Let's go. Shout out to Jay Signs, who's also working on a new single that he's soon to drop. I'm going to keep y'all posted on that. But in the meantime, y'all check out his album, Molotov. available everywhere where music is sold. Also, Mr. AJ Causey, who I know is doing a photo shoot right now. I think he's probably working on the album cover for his new music. So hey, AJ, whatever you're cooking up, bro, keep me in the loop. Let's get some things working over here on the Lil Tea Time where we can continue to promote your brand and your music. But in the meantime, y'all can also check out his album, Kansas, with the number 5 in the title. It is also available everywhere where music is sold. Shout out to Shayna D Music and her single Pack It Up. I know today she was out filming her music video for her single, and my guest for tonight, Miss Ariel Lathon, had the honor of doing her makeup. So we're going to chat more with Ariel about that when we get her in for her interview tonight. So y'all stay tuned for that. Shout out to Mimsy MC, who is busy right now with her album, The Marsh. I know that she just contacted me and told me that she just booked another show. So congratulations to you, Mimsy. Shout out to Mr. Martell Lacey, who's also killing it right now with his music. And Spell on Me is doing great numbers. So y'all can also check out his single right now. 93 underscore breezy with her single No Negative Vibes is also moving up the charts right now at iTunes and Apple Music. So y'all get out there and check out that single as well. Shout out to Sweet Nay with her single Whooped, also killing it, climbing up the charts. And y'all stay tuned for Ego Tripping and Official Patience about to drop above ground, coming really soon. Y'all stay tuned. Um, Also, stay tuned to the Ratchet City Blues documentary with Cherie Gray of Lumpy Grits Artistry. I know right now she is definitely working and getting these projects out. So, hey, Cherie, I see you working, sister. I'm ready to make some magic with you. As y'all have probably already seen, Country Wayne has dropped his promo to promote him coming to the city. So if y'all have not yet gotten your tickets, he will be here next Friday. So y'all get your tickets and get ready for the comedy show at the Strand Theater, 7:30 here in less than 10 days. So y'all get those tickets. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. Also, shout out to Young Jeezy and K Michelle, who have now added Lloyd to their show May the 27th here at the Shreveport Municipal Auditorium. If y'all have not gotten your tickets yet, you still got time. They will be in the city May the 27th. So I am definitely excited about the show. I was looking to book the interviews for it, but I was not yet to book it. But I will definitely see you guys in the future. Just keep your eyes over for a Lil Tea Time. We are definitely coming your way very soon. Call for submissions to our LGBTQ writers. Handbasket Zine, issue number 12, is looking for your most memorable hookup. Send your 400 to 700 word essays by May the 14th. That's next weekend to get submitted to this actual issue at handbasketzine@gmail.com. I've already submitted my work for issue number 12. So if y'all have not yet, you're definitely going to miss out on being a part of history with what Taylor B is doing with Handbasket Zine. Shout out to you, Taylor. Love you guys. The pot paint and sip the pot paint and sip garden party is going on right now. It started at 5:30. So if y'all have not gotten your tickets, y'all probably already missed out on the delicious snacks being provided by Cuisine Queen. Shout out to everyone over there. Made it today. Again, the Pure Fashion Boutique presents the Cookout pop-up shop and day party. I had an opportunity to get out. I have not yet posted my pictures, but I had a great time just networking with all of the vendors. Shout out to Miss Akasha Richardson, a very, very special lady that I've known all of my years of high school over at Woodlawn High School. Shout out to her. Congratulations on all of your success, sister, with your event today. And I hope y'all had a great time as well as I did, because I really had a great time. The artist reception for Caitlin Rose with her exhibit is happening at the Bears right now, so y'all get out to the Bears and go and check it out. Also, Villanora album release party is happening at 9 o'clock at 1401 Fairfield Avenue. That's also at Bear, so y'all have an opportunity to get out and check out those exhibits. And stay tuned to next week with a new batch of guests. And on to my birthdays. Happy birthday to my Facebook followers, to my cousin, Miss Kimanata. Happy birthday to you, cuz I love you so much. I hope you enjoy your birthday. You continue to be blessed and stay well. Now that I have spilled my tea, I know that my guest has been waiting patiently. She is a friend of mine that I have known for a very long time. I also know her from high school. A very prayer, precious gem in my life, and a very great friend of mine, makeup artist and social media star, Miss Ariel Lathon. Hey Ariel, I hope you're still waiting to get in, darling. I know we've been a little over tonight, but I got you in finally, and I'm so excited to chat with you. It's been a very exciting day. It's been a very busy day, but I know she is also as tired as I am. But we're gonna get in and have some fun with her tonight. I think she disappeared. Hmm. All right. Okay. Hey Ariel, send it one more time. I think when I sent it to you, you were sending yours to me and I missed it. So send it one more time. I'm not gonna press anything. I'm gonna wait on you. Mm, mm, mm. And while we're waiting on Ariel to come through, shout out to Bigelow, Perfectly Mint, and Perfect Peach for the tea blend that's in my cup tonight. Delicious tea right now. My voice is really okay. Gotcha. My voice is a little tired, but I am here for it, and this tea is gonna help me pull through. So I'm waiting on my good friend to come in. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I hope everyone has had a very great day. I know I have. It's been a very great day. It's been a very busy day. I'm ready to eat me some food. I still ain't even ate yet, y'all. Hey T Brown, I see you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in tonight. Y'all, please share tonight's show. Please share the show for other people around the world can tune in and witness what is a little tea time tonight with Miss Ariel Lathon. Just waiting on her to get locked in and we can have some fun. Okay. Still waiting on Ariel to come through. But I hope that everyone is excited about tomorrow. Y'all know tomorrow is Mother's Day. And I hope y'all got out there and did your duty and got those gifts for the special ladies in your life and for your mother. I just sent it again. Okay. Okay. I already hit it. It's adding now. So I'm just waiting on it to accept you on through the system. So We just gonna wait on them to accept us. But I hope that everyone has gotten everything set for Mother's Day. I already spoke to my mom, and I've already taken care of her. I got my mom a tree, and I got her some seedlings that she can plant in her garden. And so tomorrow I may just stay in and just sleep in and get some rest that I have literally earned. It's been a great week. It's been a long week, but I am exhausted. And I am looking forward to getting some rest. For sure. Okay. All right. It is gonna work. Hey, Ariel, just we trying to work it out, hun. Stay patient. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's the power of technology. I still got nothing on my end. I understand it's technology, honey. Oh, okay. Mm, mm, mm. Just keep hanging in there, hun. It's technology, and we are definitely at its mercy. We are at its mercy. Okay, send it one more time. I just X'd out the request that I sent to you. So send yours one more time to me. And if this don't work, we gonna go to plan B. Because we gonna get this done. And thank you, Ariel. I know that it's extremely painful for what we're doing, but thank you so much, sister. I appreciate you. I know that it has been a long time coming for me to have you here on a little tea time. So thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for your due diligence just for being here tonight. And I really do appreciate you. I do. Okay, you're saying connection failed. Okay. Yeah, it's saying connection failed on my end. Send your request one more time. And if your request don't go through, we gonna move to plan B. But we gonna have your interview, sweetheart. No worries. No worries. Ugh.
Hey, baby.
Hey!
Oh my goodness. Work.
I know.
Right. What's going on, Buki?
What's going on? I can see like here and here. Yeah,
Really?
it's
Because it's
like your
showing me
head.
like,
It's showing you, but I can like it's like your head's cut off. Like the this part of your head's cut off. You look
okay,
fabulous.
I'm
As a
trying
matter
to
of
figure
fact,
out.
you're good. We gonna carry on. We got you in. You look fabulous. It might just be the angle, but you're great. We gonna carry on.
Okay.
So I'm so excited to have you here tonight. So
Give me
excited.
1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. I just had something. I'll be right back.
Go.
Second.
Okay, she had to jump off really quick, but she'll be right back. So in the meantime, while she's jumped off, who is excited about tomorrow? Who has made their plans? Who has gotten things squared away to go and celebrate your mothers? I know that um, this might be a sensitive situation for others, but let's continue to be mindful that you can still celebrate them, even if they're not here. You can still celebrate them. So let's carry on. Let's carry on and know that you are still loved and know that they will still want you to celebrate them and celebrate their memory. I think she just jumped off. I'm not sure what's going on. Hmm. I hope everything's okay, Ariel. Hey, JoJo. I see you, JoJo. How are you, girl? It's been a while. Haven't seen you in a long while, Miss JoJo. She's also another great writer and author and a psychologist. I want to say she's a psychologist also. So congratulations to you, Miss JoJo. I hope that you are doing well. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I think she's finally coming on back.
All right. I'm back. All right.
Oh,
Hi.
hey, babe.
Hi, honey. Always something.
Yeah, I know. But you're so busy, and I love how busy you are.
Man, it's it's crazy all the time, literally all the time.
But you are doing amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I'm trying. I'm trying out here in these streets. I'm trying.
Yeah. So just to give people a little background, I met Ariel when I went into Woodland High School after coming from Bird High School. And she was one of the sweetest people I met. We were involved in, I want to say we were involved in an organization at school together.
Student council.
Student council,
We
yes.
were in student council together. Yes.
And we had such a great time in school. From there, I would see her around out in public, and we would just hang out, and we always stayed in contact. She's
Yes.
also one of my royal readers, and
Yeah.
as of lately, she has become a sensation with what she's doing on social media, and she is so fantastic with this makeup that I had to get her here on my show.
Thank you. You got me over here blushing. You better stop. It's too hot for that.
See, this how we came. This is why we were friends right here. The
Oh my
silly.
goodness. See, people don't realize Jarek met me at a time in my life when I was very shy, very bashful. But when you got to know me, that's when the goofy side and the crazy antics that would come out of my mouth would just come out because I was comfortable. But
Yeah,
man, shy and reserved, honey, she packed her bags and left town a long time ago. And then this is how we are. Thank
I love it. I love your glow up. I love
you.
your glow up.
Thank you. Thank you. Because she had a
Yes,
hell of a glow up. I'm going to say that. I'm going to
yes, you did.
call a spade a spade.
I watched this young lady grow into a magnificent young woman, and I have the honor and
Hi.
the pleasure of saying that you are my friend. You are my sister.
Thank you. You are going to make
So,
me cry up in this thing.
no,
I
we
got
don't
on
want you
lashes.
to.
I'm not doing this with you.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. You need to keep that face deep. So I know that you were on the set of
I was
Pack It
just
Up.
I was just on the set of Pack It Up.
Shayna D Music's video. They
Yeah.
are still probably in the process of working on it right now. I don't know if they've wrapped or finished up yet, but I just came off set. So literally, I was like, I got a podcast interview to do. I got to go. So, and she knew about, because she was on your show prior and
Mhm.
everything else. So, so yeah, I hurried up, packed my gear, flew home, got everything set up, and and we're here now.
Yes. So, Miss Lathan, tell my viewers a little bit more about yourself.
It's crazy. I almost feel like, what do they not know? The funny thing is that people fail to realize I'm an open book only if you ask.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer. It's just like when you go to Barnes and Noble, right? All the books are there. You just have to want to know the information. And that's pretty much what I am. A lot of times people are like, well, we don't know this about you, know that. Did you ever take the time to ask? But no, the I'm a Shreveport native, born and raised, and the playground is where I spent most of my days. Sorry, every time I do that, I can't help myself. I got to. But yeah, I'm a Shreveport native, born and raised. Daughter of a Minden bred woman. My mom and my family are originally from Minden. I think I was the only person that was born here in Shreveport and just stayed. And thank God I didn't graze by bullets. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Let's see. I have been doing makeup now for about 13 years. I've always done makeup on the outside of always having a full-time job. And recently, as of 2021, I became a influencer on TikTok. So I'm your favorite cousin that you didn't know you needed. So yes, I am basically the lady painted everywhere on social media. That became my stitch. The funniest thing ever was a guy kind of gave me my name, and I don't even remember the dude's name. I don't know where I was, and I think I was working on something, and I was doing somebody's makeup, and he was like, "Man, lady, you sure can paint a face," and
Mhm.
I was like, thank you for that nugget. And I became Lady Painted ever since. And it's been my handle, my name for forever. Where really stamped it is when I put it on Instagram some years ago. I feel old saying that. Millennial out here in these streets. But yeah, so and then next thing you know, I started going live on Facebook many years ago, and ended up like having a live that like went viral in a makeups women's group, and then I had a bunch of people follow me there. And then last year I just on a whim got on TikTok and posted a video and it went viral. And so now I am technically you can say I'm a full-time influencer. I wear three hats. Full-time
I,
job, full-time influencer, and a makeup artist. So
now,
it's
I
crazy.
gotta say this. You do these inspirational messages on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and I wake up for these inspirational messages every day. I
Oh,
feel like you're speaking to the heart of me and millions of people around the world.
yes.
I love your messages
Thank
because we
you.
need that. There are people who need that.
Yes, I needed it. And when I first started doing motivational stuff on TikTok, and then I was like, you know what? I have what ended up happening, this was very recent. One of my videos, I have quite a few. One of them went super viral. Like we're talking about like millions of views, and it bled over into Instagram. And so then people just started inboxing me out of nowhere, like, I need more. Like, I need more of this. And I was like, well, I'm on TikTok. And then they were like, well, I don't really do TikTok. And I'm just like, okay, no problem. So basically what I do, I have a system that I've created in mind where I do everything goes to TikTok first. And then each platform gets like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then, but the main baby is my TikTok. And then of course on Facebook here, it's just like my personal, everyday life and stuff like that. And, all that, the shits and giggles, as I like to call it.
Mhm.
And then Instagram, they get the inspirational videos after TikTok gets it first. So it's just kind of like a little system. And then they get my, makeup. I post all my clients on Instagram and everything else. So that's where Instagram is where all like the heart of the makeup and everything is on there, on top of now the inspirational videos too. Because I never intended on posting on Instagram, and my stuff just ended up over there. So, and it just became what it was. So yeah.
I have to congratulate you, sister, because I've been watching this brand just
Thank you.
fizzle and fizzle and fizzle,
Thank you
and now
so
it has
much.
taken over. You are definitely one that has showed you can take nothing and turn it into something
Big facts.
when you believe in yourself.
Yes. My motto
And
for 2022 this year was I'm coming for everything that I said I couldn't have.
hmm, that's it. We gonna move on to the next question because you just said it all. So when you are not doing this makeup and this beauty that you do, what do you do for fun?
Lately sleep.
So
Lord have mercy. When I tell you my behind is tired, I'm tired right now. But I was not moving this interview. Y'all don't understand. This man has been trying to get me on here, and my schedule had been so hectic. It was been crazy. And I said, I am not moving this interview. But no, seriously though, all jokes aside, what I do love to do in my spare time, I'm living like an old woman. I'm so weird. So I have this weird thing that I love to watch old ass shows. Like, I'm so serious. My guilty pleasures, my trifecta are Murder She Wrote, Matlock, and Columbo. I
yes,
I a lot of people don't know this, but that is my guilty pleasure. I love watching those shows late at night when I've done all the emailing, all the other stuff, and I'm just chilling in the bed. And that's what I like to watch. That, or I'm a woman, so I'm a suspense girl at heart. So I'm usually always watching like Criminal Minds, CSI, something like that is my guilty pleasure right there. That is literally my TV is my vice. I'm not gonna lie.
I
TV
understand.
is my vice. Because social media has become my job now. So it's like I'm not like, you know how some people be like, oh, did you see this post? Did you see that post? Social media is my job now. So I
Yeah.
literally half the time I'm not even focusing for it for the entertainment value. It's work now. So it's just like I never understood that when people used to say that. They're like, oh, as soon as I'm done posting stuff, I get off of social media. I get it now. Like I absolutely get it now. Hell, my boyfriend has to get in my ass. He's like, as soon as you get on social media, it becomes work. Get off of it. I'm
Yes.
like, oh, okay. Yeah, he literally has taken my phone out of my hand because I'll end up scrolling on Facebook, and next thing you know, I'm responding to a message. Can you book with me for this or this, that, and the third? He was like, hey, it's our time. Put the phone down now. So I'm terrible about that. I'm so serious. I be wanting to respond back to people so fast, especially when it comes to like booking me for like makeup and stuff like that. I hate for people to wait. That's my biggest thing. So
Mhm.
I've had people message me at 12 o'clock in the morning. Honey, I got it.
I absolutely love it. So, what inspired you to develop your idea to be a makeup artist?
um, no bullshit. I got pushed into it. No, I'm so serious. People do not know this story. So people think that I just was like always enthralled with makeup. No, I wasn't. I was a damn tomboy. You know that. I used to have my
Yes.
hair in a ponytail. I had baggy dicky pants on all the time.
Yes.
I hid my body like a mug. Like I was a
Yes.
tomboy. No women in my family wore makeup. I'm the only one that like is heavily into makeup like I am. I became a girly girl overnight. I don't know what the hell happened. I woke up like this, literally. um, but no, realistically, what got me into makeup was being broke. Um, I was having to work through high school to pay for stuff that I needed and stuff like that. You know, the typical story, raised by a single mom, everything else. And a lot of people thought that we just had a lot of money. No, we had more going out than we had coming in. And that's what a lot of people didn't know because they saw everything else. They didn't know what was going on. And so I had to have a job to help pay for stuff that I needed for school and also pay for my graduation, pay for prom, everything else, right? So basically what ended up happening, I fell into makeup because I didn't have a way to pay to get my makeup done for prom. And so I was like, okay, I draw and I paint. This can't be that hard. Got a couple of magazines. Literally I practiced a week before my prom, literally just a week before. Actually, honestly, like 3 days. Just bought a bunch of, didn't know what I was doing. Just bought a bunch of shit. Said, fuck it, we'll figure it out. It can't be that bad.
Love it.
And just went with it. And next thing you know, I was so in love with it. I was like, oh wow, I can actually use myself as a canvas. Like that's actually a thing. And that's where the enthusiasm was born, out of brokenness.
I love it, because it's a true story,
Yeah.
a rags to riches story. And sweetie, I'm just so proud of you because I've seen your glow, and I didn't know what was going on behind the scenes until now because you
Thank you.
always stay professional.
Thank you.
You never looked like what you were going through.
That's it.
And even now, when we run into each other, because we don't see each other all the time and we don't talk all the time, but when we run into each other, it's like we're picking up where we left off.
Big facts. I love running into you every time. We are both, our lives, especially after you wrote the book and everything just like took off for you, and like you just all over the damn place.
Yeah.
I think you went all over the place way before I did. And every time that I see you, I know you interview me, but I gotta give you your praise, brother. Like, you never stopped. Like, y'all don't understand. There was times where Jared, he would walk everywhere. Like, he didn't care what it was. If he got invited to an event, whatever it was, he was gonna get there by any means necessary. And when I tell you that determination and that heart and everything else, I've always admired it. Like, no matter what it was, you were just like, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm not gonna be in the same situation that my family, has brought me up in. And I just love you because anytime that you say, well, I'm finna do this, I'm finna do this, I'm finna do this, I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna get it. And you've done it. Like, I'm so freaking proud of you, dude. You're a damn author. Dude, you're a freaking author, dude. Like relish in that moment. You have published books, my guy. Like, you are a damn author, dude. I know a damn author. Like, this is crazy. And we ain't talking about no children's novels. You know how people be like, oh, I dropped a book and that bitch like 15 pages. No, he dropped a book. Like, it's got substance to it. It's got character base. It's got drama. It's got everything that you need and then some. Like, literally, you don't even need a Kindle. This motherfucker got a book. Like, it's real. And then he has a sequel to it. Like, that is insane. Not only did he write one book, he wrote another one and still kept you going.
Yes.
I'm like, God damn it, when do you have time for that? Because this motherfucker would still be working too. Might I add. He would still be working, going to events, networking, literally doing all this while writing a damn book. I'm like, dude, when do you have? And this was when he first came to me. This is what a lot of people don't know. I was literally, we were literally just chopping it up one day outside of one of his friends' house. God rest his soul, because I believe the friend I'm talking about has passed on. And we were outside of their house, and he was like, I'm gonna write a book. And I'm just like, when the hell are you gonna have time? Because when I tell you that Jarek was doing whatever he needed to do to make it happen, he was doing it. And so I was like, okay, do it. Like, do that shit. Like, write the book. And I was like, hell, I'll get me a copy. I ain't got no problems. And literally, lo and behold, it took time, but he never gave up on it. Like, I think that's beautiful. Like, that's a true underdog story in itself. Like, you really grinded to make that book possible. And I think that is absolutely so beautiful. And I'm in amazement by you, dude, because if people only knew, like, literally, Jarek would be walking to school. Jarek walked everywhere and he never asked nobody for nothing. Like, I love this guy so much. You would never know what's going on. I know it's about me, but I gotta praise you. I believe in giving people their flowers when they can still smell them. And I just always tell you that, but we would always be out somewhere where we just couldn't have that moment. And I want you to know that you deserve your flowers right now, baby. I'm so proud of you. I know that people have not appreciated you. I know people have turned their back on you. I know that family has pushed you to the brink of where you just don't want to deal with the shit anymore. There's been times where I know that you didn't even question being here because you weren't loved properly. And I want you to know that I see you and so many other people see you. Anybody that I meet that has ever met you has nothing but positive things to say about who you are. And I want you to know that the person you are has made impact.
And you like me messing up your makeup.
I am so freaking serious. I know this is probably the weirdest interview ever. I don't give a shit. I believe in giving people their flowers when they can have that moment. And it's not about the cameras and all that stuff right now. It's just that we finally have this moment where Our attention is set. Ain't no smoke, ain't no alcohol, ain't no nothing.
Right.
I can just give you your flowers, and I want you to know that I know that there's been so many times, like I say again, you've had your back against the wall. You didn't know where you were gonna lay your head when your next meal was coming, and I want you to know that I am so fucking proud of you that you kept going and you never gave up, especially in this month of mental health awareness. I know there were so many times where you wanted to give up because you just like, this ain't gonna work, but you still kept going. And I want to thank you for that, because more than anything, what people fail to realize, especially talking about mental health, because that's why I did what I did, is that it takes a lot of courage to choose to stay. I think that's the part that people don't realize. It's so easy to be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm out. It takes more courage to choose to stay than it does to leave. People think that it takes courage to leave. No, it takes courage to stay.
No, and I've said it in other interviews. Leaving is a coward's way. That's a coward. If you're a coward and you choose to just to take your life, it's a coward's way. Real fighters who really put their face on and they have the courage to continue to battle through. It's not for you that you're battling for. It's the people who you don't even know that are paying attention.
Facts. Big facts.
Those people who want to see someone who is just like them going through.
Yes.
And can still put their damn best face on and put their best foot forward. Thank you so much. Because you know, you literally have seen my struggles. You've been around me enough to know it ain't been easy, but I ain't giving up.
Big facts. That is, I'm freaking proud of us, man. Especially because, I mean, having to carry, generational curses, other people's trauma that's not yours, on top of your own trauma that's been created from somebody else's. Like, bruh, I'm freaking proud of us, dude. Like, I am. Because even with my own battles, what a lot of people did not know, I was in a very, very dark place in 2020 and then rolling into 2021. And literally, it's been over a year now that I actually almost committed suicide. And so a lot of people didn't know that. I was in a really dark place. And me being me, because of the way that I grew up, hyper independent to mentally survive, having a parent that's like emotionally like unavailable. And so literally for me, I was just like, well, that's it. Like, the one person that I wanted to love me in a capacity that was healthy was the one person I couldn't get that from in a capacity that I felt like I needed it. So I was just like, what's the point anymore? And then when you go through bad relationships, broken friendships, everything else, you're just thinking that, yep, that's the answer. And so in January, I literally was like, yeah, I'm done. And I almost was like, I literally set on, it's like this little, like when you're driving from, I think it's like Natchitoches. I'll never forget this. I haven't even told anybody the story till now. I was driving from Natchitoches from my old job, and I had to deliver paperwork. I used to work for a company called Chicken and Cash, and so they have a store in Natchitoches. And I was driving out there because I had to meet a colleague and drop off paperwork that was needed for that store. And I was on my way back, and literally I looked off to the side. When you drive back from Natchitoches, it's just like literally like a drop off, because it's nothing but straight freeway, like just nothing but road. And you can literally just drop off the side, and like when you go down, you go down. And so I literally just kept looking over, and I said I could just pull the car over. And I actually parked the car, and I sat there for a second, and I was just like, how far out am I? How would anybody be able to find my body? Because at least I want to get buried. That was all that was in my mind at that point. And I was like, I just want to be able to be buried. Like, I don't want animals scavenging on me. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but in that moment, in my mind, I was just like, this is so easy. Like, this is so much easier. And I literally cried all the way home. I literally cried all the way home, because I was just like, the crazy thing was that people fail to realize, in that moment for me, I was choosing to live because I had other shit to do. Not because I thought that my life was worth it. I was wondering, like, how many people I would be letting down. And it's like, I know some people like, oh, that's a good answer. It's really not. It's not a good answer. Like, you're literally having functional depression. And the only reason why you're functioning is because you don't want people mad at you. You think that if you just wallow in what you're feeling and stop functioning, you're going to feel more worse because you're going to feel like you're letting everybody down because you already feel like a burden. Now you really know that you're going to be a burden if you don't get your shit together. And so at one point, I was just getting my shit together for other people's sake, not my own. And when you really stop and think about it, are you really even getting your shit together if it's for other people's sake and not for your own sake? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that was a defining moment for me. And what I'll never forget, I was sitting in my godbrother's house at the time because at that time I had became homeless back last year in January. And so actually twice last year. And so I was sitting in his house on his couch and all the lights were off. And I just had like a knife at the edge of the couch that I was on. And then I had my laptop. And so next thing you know, I was just like, yep, at least somebody will find me. And so next thing you know, all I heard was right. And I'm like, what? Right. And literally my laptop, I don't even remember sitting that bitch there. Like, I'm not gonna even lie. I don't even remember sitting in there. And they saying, when I tell you that I felt like Aaliyah. I wrote a 4-page letter, but my pages were like 11. I had never put out that much information for myself to look back and read at. It was really jarring. Like, I don't think people realize, and I think that's the reason why some people are afraid to journal, is because you have to go back and look at that and take accountability of who you were in that moment that you were writing it. That's the part that scares a lot of people, is self-reflection.
Yes.
It's scary. It's scary as shit. When I
Yes.
looked back at all these pages and I read all the stuff, I was like, oh my God, girl, you've been carrying all that. You dealt with that. There was rapes that I had never told anybody that happened, like situations that I had gone through. Like, it was bananas. And I was like, God damn, girl, you've been functioning with all that shit? Good Lord.
Right.
And I just had a whole moment. Like, it was just like, whew, it was crazy. It
But
really was.
and I gotta share this with you. Thank you. Thank you. Because y'all would have not, even while I was in school with y'all, I was battling my shit.
Right.
Y'all saw Happy Go Lucky, Bubblegum Pop, Jared
Yeah.
every single day. But I put that face on and I came to school and I managed even through my shit.
Right.
And it was the fact that I had people who I finally found my circle. I found people who were nerds and weird like
Yeah.
me. And we all understood each other. That's why that group, I'm still friends with that group right now. We may not speak, but we still here. And y'all showed me that it was okay for me to be smart.
Yes.
It was okay to be a geek. It was okay to be weird. It was okay to be you. And true story, because my mom is watching right now. I almost committed suicide. I almost did too. And I was sitting in my first apartment this one particular night, and I was at what seemed to be the lowest point for me. And I started I sent out a goodbye text message to everybody. Turned my phone off. And I swear I had to took some pills, sat down, and I was in this place where if this is it, this is it. And my mom, she came through that door and she caught me. And people who knew me, they did not expect that from me.
I'm
Um,
sitting here like,
yeah. Ariel, you didn't even know this, but I was hit by a car when I was 9 years old. I was dead.
honey, I'm glad this wig is clamped down because, baby,
Yeah,
you
I
almost
was.
scalped me with that. What?
And, it was by God's grace that I'm still here. I was so young. I was 9 years old, having to deal with something like that, and so I dealt with a lot of mourner's remorse of why am I still here?
Right. Oh my
What is
God.
my purpose? God, why am I still here? After all of what I've been through at that point, I was still dealing with the depression of why am I still here?
Oh,
And
really?
so when y'all saw hyper overdrive energy and I loved everyone so much and I was there for everyone. And because I wanted to be there for everyone, but I wasn't there for me.
Oh, I resonate with that. That, oof,
And
that
I
one,
promise you,
that one hit
I
there.
want to say 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago, 4 years ago, I had to detach from
Yes.
every relationship, for every friendship, for every relationship that was not working for my life anymore. I had
Mm,
to away from all of it. And I had to find me
right.
spiritually and emotionally. And I had to get to know me.
Mm,
So because me and you are here, I can tell you I understand.
yeah.
Baby, sometimes the best thing you can do for you is pull back.
Oh, it's the profoundness in what you just said because it resonated with my spirit. I mean, man, when I tell you, and here's the crazy thing, because I know that there's a higher power. I'm a spiritual person, and so I believe in ancestors and a higher being. And when I tell you that what he has for you, you control how long you take to get to it. But if you feel like you're taking too long, he'll snatch some situations right up out of you and you ain't even know. When I tell you last year when I was in that dark space and the people that I held so near and dear looked at me like I was a complete stranger in that moment. These are people that at one point in my life I felt like I would take a bullet for. I would literally like lay my life on the line for. And and I get it. I'm in a space now where you forgive and you move on, but it's still a thing where you see your friend is going through something and they don't even know how to tell you they're going through something. You just know something's not right with this friend. And the problem is for me, I think back then their cheerleader wasn't there anymore. Like their cheerleader had no pep. Like
Mhm.
I usually was the person that, hey Ariel, can you do this? Hey Ariel, I got this event going on. Ariel, da da da, this, whatever. And I would always show up. Like I was always there for no matter what it was, birthdays, events, whatever the occasion, parties that they needed help with, whatever it was, I was always freaking there. And the
Mhm.
problem is I realized that I was too much there. And that's where the problem in lied. And so what ended up happening, something that I thought was one of the worst days of my life, it felt like when all of them decided to no longer deal with me anymore. And they have every right to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, if a person feels like you are not a beneficial factor into their life, they have every right to say that, hey, you know what, this is not working. I'm the type of person that the space I'm in right now, it's okay to admit that I want somebody. If me and my presence doesn't work in your life, I wholeheartedly respect the fact that you choose to no longer have me be a part of it. I can't help but respect that. The only thing that I only ask as an adult is that have that conversation with that person. That's all I ask. It's like,
Right.
have that conversation, make that person aware of what's going on. And that way, because my thing is, if you ever cared about me, care enough to want to see me do better. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. I would want the same thing for you. So if you feel like I'm doing, anything that is outlandish and you, like I say, care about me and my well-being, just like I would for you, I would want you to pull me to the side and be like, hey friend, looks like you wilding out, or I don't care for this, or whatever this is going on with you, you need to fix that shit. Or whatever it is. And I'm that type of person. Like I know in some ways it's bitten me in the ass because I don't give up on people very, very easily unless I just feel that their energy is really piss poor. Like how you can pick up on energies and you're like, it's something ain't right with that. But with me, it takes a lot for me to really just be like, I'm done with a person. It really, that's one of my downfalls in a way, is it when I believe in a person, I see something in them. And I tell this to my followers all the time, especially when it comes to relationships. You broke up with the reality because you fell in love with potential. Yeah, that was one of the messages. actually that I'm supposed to be doing soon. But that was one of the messages in the live. Your heart got broken from the reality, but you really a lot of times when it comes to even friendships and relationships, we fall in love in the potential of what it could become and do not accept what it is. We get heartbroken that we are not living out the fantasy that we've created of this person. And a lot of times that's what breaks a person's heart. It's not the person itself. It's the fallacies and the fantasy that we've created. We've put a person on the pedestal that had no idea they had to get on the steps.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Like that's insane. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we don't even realize the unrealistic expectations that we put onto others, especially when they don't even know they have expectations set of them, other than the basic things of being a decent person, doing right by you, and being there for you. And so I realize now with my own self that I've had expectations placed on me in my life that were unrealistic, because in certain situations of my life, I didn't know who the hell I was. So how can I live up to something for you that I don't even know for myself?
That's it. And that's why I was just saying, I had to pull back for me
Right.
because I was everything for everyone. But what was all of these people when I was everything for everyone and I needed that for me?
Right. Big
And
fact.
so I got to a space where I just needed to be alone without the noise
Mm-hmm.
and without the labels.
Yes.
Because I'm your friend, 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 I'm your boyfriend, I'm this person's friend, but
Exactly.
ain't none of this working for me anymore because I'm seeing how I'm all of this for everyone, but what's in this for me now? And I'm all of this for everyone, but I'm still empty.
Exactly.
Honey, the best thing you can do is remove yourself.
And what I've learned is that if you want, God will.
Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. And you don't want him to do it because when he do
Oh,
it,
if he does it, it hurts like a bitch. Because when I tell you, when that happened to me last year with that whole situation with, like I said, with the people I was talking about, that was God removing me from that situation. And it's not saying that they were bad people. I was just doing too damn much and
right?
not putting boundaries in place that I needed to help myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I say that I have dreams and I'm making everybody else's stuff a reality? Like, that's just, they'll always be dreams if you don't put them into motion. That's how they become reality, is when you put them into motion. I was helping everybody else's dreams become reality and I was still dreaming. Like, that was the crazy part about everything. I would say, oh, I want to do this, oh, I want to do that, or you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the part that was like, okay, this is making sense.
I
Somebody has
know that
a question.
you got people
uh
shouting you out. My mom, she would have money like Oprah Winfrey. I love her. OMG, a ball of fire, super awesome lady. ML
oh,
Dumars is agreeing with you. She said you have to get to know yourself
mm.
to love yourself alone before you can see yourself. I can see it, but I can't see because your shirt and her comment is all mixing
I
in.
know, right? I'm so sorry. He said you have to get to know yourself and love yourself alone before you can see yourself in a relationship. Otherwise, you will lose yourself. Oh, beautifully said. Very much true. I
Well done.
absolutely believe that. The crazy thing is when I started putting the energy that I was giving out to everybody else back into myself, that's when the real glow up happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing makeup on myself for years. But the crazy thing, when I see my makeup from back then to now, and it's not even just because of transgression of time, it's because I became different. So my work became different. And I see it on my clients, I see it on myself. It's insane to see that change whenever you actually believe in yourself in a way that you've never believed in yourself before. It's insane. It's literally insane.
With that being said, we're gonna dive back in because we was doing the interview, but we kind of went into a segue, but we back. But it all works. It's Mental Health Awareness Month, and we can talk about mental health awareness tonight, and we're gonna talk about it because that's something that we do need to conquer as people of color.
Correct.
We have to be willing to talk about mental health. And our generation, we're so blessed that we have the resources there. To
Yeah.
if you need counseling, go get you some counseling. Go find you a peer group of people who you can really go and talk to.
Right.
Find your support group. Don't live in your shit. Go and get a rise above it. And not only that, and this is something that I pride myself on. I don't live a defeated attitude.
Ooh, come on. Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That went. Ooh, hold on. I almost. Ooh, hold on. Hold
Don't
on.
I don't live a
Ooh.
defeated attitude. I don't live a defeated attitude. I know I'm gonna be good, but you cannot live everything. Well, that's gonna fail. Well, that's gonna fail. If you think it's gonna fail, and you think
Sir,
it's gonna
that
fail,
touched
it's
my
gonna
back.
fail.
Ooh, ooh, that touched my
Don't
back. Ooh,
that defeated attitude. I can't do it. I can't do it. No circumstance has not defeated me yet, and it will not
ooh,
defeat me.
come on. Ooh, hold on. Boy, you about to make me run up out this chair. Oh,
Whew.
oh,
Oh,
okay.
we're gonna dive back into the interview. How did you decide when to establish your brand?
Um, to be honest, realistically, the public established my brand for me. I didn't really establish it myself. A lot of my business has been I call myself an underdog in the makeup game here in Shreveport because there's a lot of us, but I'm an OG underdog because I've been in the city for so long now. And a lot of times, there's people that'll come to me and they be like, I don't know why more people don't know you. I said, because the right people do. And at the end of the day, it's not about how many people, because realistically, clout doesn't make you a better artist. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like, I don't have Shreveport clout. And this is not me trying to do a brag. This is a humble brag, but I'm internationally known. And so I'm okay with that. I don't have to be Shreveport known. And I know a lot of people live for that, to have that hometown glory. But at the end of the day, what got proven to me, you were talking about this the other night, it's not about who follows you, it's about, at the end of the day, who supports you and who really does. And as much as I love my city and the little things that we have about it, because it has beautiful people here, but unfortunately the support is not here, unfortunately. I went to TikTok and blew up in less than a year because of people that are not from my city. People that are not from here are what blew me up, got me with people to, do certain things, all these different things and all that stuff like that. I've been in Shreveport, like I said again, my entire life. And I have only had a select small few of people try to pour into my glass because they saw that my glass was a little empty and they felt like my glass was worth watering. And so at the end of the day, I no longer care if I'm known, or my brand is known here in Shreveport anymore, because it doesn't matter anymore at this point. Even though all my clientele is still here in Shreveport, Bossier, and, Texas, and now California. But the brand kind of established itself, like word of mouth. One person led to another person, then led to another person, led to another person. And so finally, when it started to become a thing where people were hitting me up so much, that's when the brand just kind of like took its own thing. And then I never, like I said, I never expected my social media presence to leave the mark that it did. And so now I'm trying to shift my brand in a different direction. And so there may come a time where I may not be doing makeup at all anymore, because my brand may possibly be moving in a direction that I want to, because I eventually want to be traveling full time and doing other things outside of doing makeup. So that's stuff that I'm working on in the future too, as well. So.
All right, well, Lil T. So the next question is, how have your priorities changed since you started your business?
Ooh, that's a good question. Your priorities change a lot. For one, is for sure, if people don't know this, makeup is expensive. So I'll give you guys a prime example. So I have people that reach out to me and they'll want me to do something promotional wise. And so used to, when I first got into the thing, I'm like, oh my God, you want me to do this? Yay! And then when you realize how much time energy, effort goes into it, it's not enough that you need me to promote it. I need to be paid for my work, because I'm putting in time, energy, effort, all these different things like that. I need to go ahead and I need to be compensated for my time. And even to this day now, I'm still getting emails from people that want to work with me, but they're like, oh, if I send you the product, da 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 this. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's great. And I'm actually following, or I'm actually becoming friends with people that have way bigger brands than I am. And they've been in the game a lot longer than me. And they've been dropping gems. And one of the biggest gems was never sell yourself short. If your work is good enough to be posted on their page, or your work is good enough to be shared, or this, that, and the third, you're good enough to get paid. And that's just, that's just what that is. So with that, in the grand scheme of things, that's where the real, goal is, to continue to have that.
Love it. I absolutely love it. So, what challenges did you overcome on your journey?
The magical word of no. It's powerful. I was the queen of not being able to say no. Literally, it has become more and more prevalent in my life, not because I feel like I need to be mean to people, but like sometimes no is necessary. It just is.
Just like you just said it. No, sometimes is necessary.
Necessary, yes. No is sometimes necessary. It's a complete sentence, statement, understanding. No.
No. Because, baby, sometimes you just gotta wear it out like a shell.
That's it. No.
No.
It's that simple. No.
That being said, we gotta move into the next question. What strategies did you use first to market your business?
Social media is one of the best strategies that you can use to market yourself. For one, it's free. Don't let people try to swindle you or anything like that at all, because you got some shifty people out here. A lot of stuff that I've done, I've actually been able to figure it out on my own and do. A lot of stuff that people are like, okay, how did you do this or do this and that? And I'm the type of person, I think it's because I'm so hyper independent, I don't necessarily like asking for help. And I'm also, how I am, I'm an egghead. I love figuring it out on my own. And so that's been one of the biggest things for me, is to utilize social media to my advantage and pay attention. That's one of the key strategies that you can use to make social media a business for you. Or if you have a business, make social media. I tell people, make social media your bitch. Like, work the hell out of that hoe. That's going to be the one hoe that works 24/7. She's going to be harder. She's going to work harder than you. Like, I'm just saying, because while you're sleeping, your stuff is still circulating. That's what people fail to realize. I've literally gone to bed, video sitting at one point, got back up, videos at thousands and thousands of views. That video was still circulating without me doing anything. And you just got to let social media do its work for you. Yeah. And don't work against it, honestly.
Yeah. Yes, I gotta chime in on that. Last night's show, my guest, Miss Sunshine Hines, we shared that video, the interview, I want to say maybe 20 times this morning. And I hadn't checked it since this morning, but over 400 views. Just on that interview. And the reason why I'm talking about it tonight is because I know that this show is not a very popular show the way I feel it should be, but it's popular to me because for 400 people to watch this show,
that says something.
That says
at the end of the day, it ain't about how many people watched it. Did somebody watch it?
And I was like, okay, this is going somewhere. It's still going somewhere.
Right.
It's going somewhere. Keep moving. Don't stop. 400 people saw this. Exactly. It ain't done. Keep going. And I'm still, again, I gotta say it again, honey. Baby, I have watched you take this platform by storm. And you have eaten it alive.
I get hungry.
You are a beast. You are a phenomenal beast, but you do it so gracefully. You do it so elegantly.
You gonna make me blush. I feel it.
And
Mm.
you be out and you be dressed out. Like, look at my sis.
Oh my goodness.
Let's snap it up. We gotta let's snap it up real quick and get these
Yes.
photos. Because I love to see how you keep people guessing. You keep them guessing. You're so unpredictable like me that I love what it is that you're gonna do next. Whatever
I
you're gonna
never
do next.
I never know what your hair gonna look like.
Oh no, that's supposed to be. No one's supposed to. And I love it because I'm so me to the point where it bothers people how much of me I am.
Oh, oh. Sir, you are sir. Sir. We are not at church, but you're gonna make me holler up in here tonight.
If
I'm
they are not bothered by you being you, you have not done anything.
gonna take a sip on that.
That part. The next question, how do you define success?
Ooh, beautiful question. I define success based on the measure of what makes me happy. I no longer care to live my life based around what other people claim is success. Everybody's success is a measurement based on what makes them happy. And for some people, it's not all about having the 14 acres and the $1 million mansion and everything else. Some people are simplistic. I'm one of those people. I don't need $1 million mansion. I'm just one of those people. Literally for me, I feel that I'm successful because I'm still in my right state of mind. And that is success for me because there are so many people that are not in that state of mind and that are literally just lost souls existing. They're not even existing, they're just here. And I used to be one of those people. And so I feel I'm so successful because I'm not that person anymore. Nobody, and I tell this all the time to my people, you're going to the wrong address. She don't even live there no more. The person that you think I am, she don't even live there no more. You can go visit rent free, but I mean, I don't live there no more. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to Level Up Boulevard, I'm right over here. That's where I live. So at the end of the day, that's my philosophy on that, you know.
Yes, come on, Level Up Boulevard.
That's where I live, honey. I live on Depression Avenue, don't know where.
Come
I don't even
on, Level Up
I don't even
Boulevard.
get mail there anymore. I don't live on Depression Avenue. I don't even get mail there anymore.
Come on, Level Up Boulevard. I love it. I love it. You are on Level Up Boulevard, and I am on Dream Circle.
Come on, Dream Circle.
We gonna keep it going. I absolutely love it. The final question is, what's the best advice you can give someone thinking about starting a business or pursuing their dreams?
Get a plan. When I say web map that shit out. I'm so serious. Literally when I tell you that journaling is what really kind of just like pushed everything in the direction that it was. When my TikToks started to slowly like really get bigger, I was journaling and I would write down my thoughts and what I was feeling in that moment or what my ambitions were. And I really feel like when you put it on paper, it solidifies that you're going to do it. When you just say it out in the air, even though true enough, you hold the power of life or death in your tongue. So be mindful of what you say to yourself.
There it
Um, I,
is.
be- I believe that wholeheartedly, but also be mindful that what you say can also go away. Just because you say it doesn't mean that it actually is spoken. Like, you have to people fail to realize that you can have faith, but you have no work, it's dead. Faith without
Ah,
work is dead.
ah.
So it's not enough to have faith. Do you have working faith? That's the real thing. Do you have working faith? It's not enough anymore. I've learned that now. I literally was in a place in my life where I was like, but I have faith, and I wasn't doing shit. I gotta be honest with that. I was lazy. I can be honest with that. First of all, I was lazy and I was also scared. I was scared to believe that I could do it. And so instead of me thinking, I automatically thought I was failing. Like you said, I had a failure mindset. I was already failing. I didn't even try yet, and I was already failing because in my mind, I was going to fail. That was it. That's all I need to know. I knew I was going to fail, so I'm not going to even try. And so at the end of the day, when I started putting work behind my faith, everything started to change.
That's it.
Everything started to change. That's why I say it's not enough anymore to have faith. You have to have working faith.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the biggest thing that I can tell anybody. Write it down, come up with a vision. Even if you don't know what your business is, give it a name. Give your baby a name. You know how you don't even really connect with the fact, like for women, they start to connect with the fact that they're having a child, which shout out to all the mothers, by the way, because it's Mother's Day weekend while we're doing this. They really start to solidify that they have a child there when they give the baby a name. Mm-hmm. So let your business be your baby. Name your business. Name your baby. You know what I'm saying? Solidify it. And that's the biggest thing that I could tell anybody with that, for sure.
Yes. Miss ML Dumars just said exactly what you said. She said, speak it. You speak it into being. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Proverbs 18:21.
Ooh, I didn't even see that. Nice. I didn't even see that comment.
Yes, ma'am. She got it in there.
Yes. Come on, Proverbs.
Now, we are going to move on to candy or corn.
Oh, come on with it.
I am going to ask you if you'd eat these candies. You can either say candy if you will or corn if you will not.
Okay, let's get it.
The first candy is Gobstopper.
Corn.
Right off the rip.
Right off the rip. Gobstoppers, I'm already missing teeth as it is. I'm not going to fuck myself off anymore.
Hey, I know that's right. Amen.
I am not French.
100 grand.
100 grand bar?
Yes.
Ooh, I haven't had one of those in ages. I'm trying to remember if I'm fond of those or not. I eat it.
Okay.
I'll mess with it.
Okay. Candy corn.
Corn. Give me the corn. Just give me the corn. I don't care if it's off the cob, on the cob, just give me the corn.
Rolo.
I eat a Rolo. I can mess with Rolos.
Okay. Heath bar.
Give me the corn.
The next candy is Mike and Ike's.
Are we talking about like Red Hots, Mike and Ike's, or like just like colorful, flavorful Mike and Ike's?
What flavor works for you?
I like the tropical Mike and Ike's.
Okay.
I don't mind the tropical Mike and Ike's, but the Red Hots, give me the corn.
Gotcha.
Give me the corn.
All right. The next one is Mounds.
Where are you finding this candy? Good Lord, Mounds. I feel old as shit. Who eats Mounds anymore? I feel old as hell. Who the hell eats them? Are y'all out here still eating Mounds and I don't know? Who keeping them in business? I ain't seen a Mound.
The same person who's keeping open Arby's.
Okay, look, don't you come for my beef and cheddar class. Don't you do that, okay? Don't you come for my beef and cheddar classic with my curly fries. I definitely, you got that right up keeping Arby's damn business.
Yeah,
membership card. Mounds. Fuck a Mounds. I don't even remember what the hell those things look like.
It's just the coconut bar with the chocolate.
No, give me the corn. I'm good.
I'm gonna say it's the broke cousin of the almond joy.
Oh, that's why. Okay, give me the corn. Give me the corn. Just give me the corn. I just. You said the broke cousin. Don't nobody want the homeboy that ain't driving.
That part. The next candy is Skittles.
I'll fuck up some Skittles, especially the tropical fruit Skittles. Now the regular Skittles, I'm weird. I don't really care for them anymore. The purple bag Skittles, that's where it's at. Give me the purple bag Skittles all day long.
You eat the sour Skittles?
I do. I do. I actually, I mess with them. I will.
Look, I'm gonna drop a little gem on you.
Okay, come on with it.
They got Skittles Gummies.
Shut your mouth and keep on talking to me. What?
They got Skittles Gummies.
Oh, okay, no. The one that I am obsessed with right now is, and I'm not a really big sweets person. This is the part that people don't realize. I actually don't eat a lot of sweets.
Mm-hmm.
I only like the type of sweets that I like cookies. Like that's my guilty pleasure is cookies and ice cream. Like every once in a while, because the thing is I actually really don't eat a lot of sweets. I love soul food. So like that's my vice. But if I really I'm craving something sweet, I love a good old like cookie dough ice cream or like chocolate chip cookies in general. Like Great American Cookie chocolate chip cookies with the pecans in it.
Jesus take the wheel, fix it. Hold my mule while I shout Episcopal Baptist.
Baby, oh my God, a Great American Cookie, a chocolate chip Great American Cookie with pecans, fresh out the oven.
Yes, because they gotta be fresh.
Man, even when them bad boys are not fresh, I kid y'all not. This was last weekend. No, this was actually like 2-3 weeks ago. Went into the mall, ain't shit in there by the way, but went into the mall. And I was like, damn, they still got Great American Cookies. Let's go. Went over there. I know they weren't like fresh. I've been into that cookie. That motherfucker was so soft.
Ooh.
I said, oh, hold on. Y'all still hitting like y'all been hitting all them years ago?
Ooh. But it no down snickerdoodle.
Ooh, child. Ooh, that snickerdoodle though. Especially when they fresh. Ooh, that snickerdoodle. That snickerdoodle hit different. That snickerdoodle hits different ways because you could taste the cinnamon. It's like you know what I'm saying? Like it just you know what I'm just saying? It's just like it just hit different. Like I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it just about a tip of my eye. Shout out to everybody at Great American Cookie.
Sponsor Tea Time, please.
We'll take it.
We'll take it. I'll come back for some cookies.
I'll
I'm
come
gonna come
back.
back anyway, but I'll come back for sure for some cookies. You got
The
some
next,
cookies.
yes.
You gonna
Yes.
come back for cookies? Yes, I will come back for some. I'll sponsor him, please. But I'll take some cookies.
I love it. The next candy is Twix.
Oh, give them to me. I'll tear Twix up all day long. Haven't eaten them in forever, but I'll tear one up for real.
And the final candy is Gummy Bear.
You can have them. Give me that corn. Give me that corn. You can.
I love it.
You can.
I absolutely love it.
You can keep that. My boyfriend just came in here.
Hey, bro.
He's in the live.
See you out there. Thanks for tuning in.
With the
Thank you.
Looking at
Yeah, I see him. Hey, Antonio, I might come through.
I'm actually thinking about coming out too. I say I'm tired, but I can still.
Go and do a little.
I just gotta pull out, a fit, everything, all that jazz,
Yeah, just because I'm definitely gonna have to hit the shower real quick.
Big facts, baby.
Just-
But people gotta realize I'm about to do a whole redo. All this is coming. I did this makeup in 30 minutes on the set because I thought I was supposed to be in the video.
I feel that.
Man, what? Got there. She was like, oh yeah, Ariel, you're gonna have a cameo in there too. And I'm like, I'm sorry, do what? She was like, yeah, I want you in there. I didn't know I was on the program. I didn't know
have
I felt like a pastor. I ain't gonna be too long. I ain't gonna keep y'all. I'm just gonna say a few words. Like that's how I felt. I was like, oh, no, when he supposed to be on the program? Okay. But yeah, but definitely big shout out to Shayna D Music. I've been doing her now for 8 years. So it's been a crazy ride. I'm so proud of her. I was watching when you were giving all these shout outs. Freaking shout out to Ardrina Harvey, man. Big shout out to that girl. Like she moved to Atlanta, dropping music. I got both. I got her whole EP on my phone. The shit go hard.
She does.
Listen to Fake Roses. Oh my. Whew, man. Fake Roses, that's a good one. Also, like, Lucky for You is also a bop, like, for real.
Yeah.
Literally, the song played on in my car. My boyfriend didn't even know who he was singing. He was singing the words. Didn't even know who it was.
That part. Well, it has been such a pleasure tonight, my darling, my friend. Thank you for coming through tonight. Let people know where they can follow you. They can see more of your delicious videos. They can see your inspirational messages and all of your tea that you spill as well.
Thank you. You guys can find me. I'm pretty much Lady Painted everywhere. Lady Painted _MUA on Instagram, on the gram. Okay, Snapchat as well. I try to post on there every so often. It's Lady Painted on there too. And then my baby right now is TikToking. What I am now known for, it is Lady Painted 90 because I'm a 90s baby. So yeah, I'm like straight up 90s. So I'm not one of them newer 90s people. I'm straight up 90s. Like I earned mine.
Gotcha. Well, hon, it has been a pleasure. I'm gonna catch you out because I'm about to get to freshen up a little bit myself, and I'm gonna fall into place.
Big facts. I'm finna see what your friend doing, and we're gonna see what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Gonna make you do what it do. But
Make it do what it do.
it has been such a pleasure
Thank you
tonight.
for having me. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you so much for taking your time to come through. I know that today was a busy day for you, and I'm such a fan of what you do. I'm such a fan of what you do because you're sincere in all that it is that you're doing.
God dog
And
it.
I knew it took us some time, but all time ain't always the right time. So when you came, it was the time.
Oh, boy, you almost had me make my church shoes come. About to.
But I'm so grateful to have you here tonight. It has been so much fun to have you.
Such a pleasure.
Yes. And we got to know each other a little bit more better.
Man, what? I hear dropping bombs on. Goddamn. I'm finna start calling you serious. I hear dropping bombs on people like that. I'm talking about he spilled tea, y'all. He ain't spilled no tea. He spilled that tea.
True tea. Big facts. Big facts. Well, honey, I am about to wrap the show up. I just thank you so much. I'm going to see you in a bit.
All right, baby.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, darling. All right, you guys. Thank y'all so much for everyone who tuned in. If y'all have tuned into tonight's show, I know it was a little emotional and a little deep, but it is Mental Health Awareness Month, and it was very important for us to even talk about the mental health awareness that is important to us as African American people because we have to talk about mental health awareness. So call that strong friend, check on that strong friend. They may just need to hear from you. Um, Gotta get you guys to get over to SaucySonyaSpices.com and use my coupon code Lil Tea Time, one word, and receive 5% off of your purchases. And you can check out Chef Saucy's Fire Ass Cookbook available right now on their website at SaucySonyaSpices.com. Also, you guys can get over to Agora Borealis and check out my books from the Jarvis Dion brand, Coming Full Circle, the revised edition, Coming Full Circle 2, Marriage, Money, and Mayhem, and now my 3 books of poetry, The Confessions of a Conceited Drama King, Catching Up With Me, and Quarantine Quest, all available now. Available at Amazon as well at The Jarvis Dion. It's JRAYIS Dion DEYOND. And thank you to everyone who supports what I do with the books and with this brand. You can also check me out on TikTok at DJarius Dion, as well as at YouTube at Jericho Kingdom Mama and Thomas. And you can also check out A Lil Tea Time right now on Spotify at A Lil Tea Time out there. Thank you to everyone who tuned in tonight, to all of the mothers around the world who gets to see this show. Happy Mother's Day. I hope that your children have blessed you. I hope that it has been the Mother's Day that you wanted. And I hope that you are blessed and well. Remember the show's quote, opportunities knocking, you matter, let's build and go higher report. And as I say after every single show, remember to be great on purpose and not by accident. The future is now. I am Jarek, aka Jarius D, your favorite published author's favorite published author, and your host of A Lil Tea Time. Thank you guys so much. I have a great night. See y'all later. Hey, Strange Brew. See y'all in a little bit. Okay? All right.
Welcome to Little Tea Time.
Y'all ready?
Welcome to Little Tea Time.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Little Tea Time.
Who listening?
Welcome to Little Tea Time.
All right.
Welcome to Little. Welcome to Little. Welcome to Little. Welcome to Little. Welcome to Little Tea Time. Welcome to Little Tea Time.
Hi, Mom. I love you too. Good night. See y'all later.